Pedro, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Doing well. Hey, if you can hear me, great. I lost my voice a little bit, so hopefully you can hear me okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. You're good.
Cool, man. Where you calling me from today?
Huh?
Where you calling me from today?
In front of my house. I was in the home gym. The home gym's in the garage, so I was just like, right, why not be on the grass?
Very cool. What state are you in?
Well, what state am I in? New York. I'm in
New
Long Island,
York.
New York.
Very cool. I'm out in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm in the Midwest.
Oh, wow.
Cool, man. So today's call is all about you, brother. Just want to get to know more about you, really where you're at, where you want to be. I'm gonna provide some strategies to get you there. Cool.
Sounds cool, man.
All right, my man. Take it away. What do we currently do right now?
So currently I'm a PT aide, a physical therapist aide at a professional physical therapy, and been doing that for about a year now. And I just got my bachelor's in exercise science from Lionel University. So I've been trying to use that my degree more and my certifications that I got out of it. And I also coach wrestling at Brentwood School District, which is one of the school I grew up in. And I'm currently the head coach for one of the middle schools.
Let's go, man. You're a busy guy, my man. Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've been trying to coach more, a lot more. Like, so I would love to like full-time coach more than just be the PT aide.
Full-time coach. I got you. So outside of that, man, like why online training? Like what brought you to that?
Honestly, it's been something I always wanted to play with. Like my dad thought it'd be a cool idea for me since he knows I'm really good with social media and all that, like in terms of like making videos and doing all these like posts and stuff. And so he thought it could give me more flexible hours to do exactly what I want to do, like in terms of me wanting to train more, wanting to just go out more and like overall just like be there more for like others and again coach more and do what I do most and love, which is honestly like helping out. So he figured online coaching could be a like some little extra that can eventually like just get me more freedom almost.
100%. So freedom, flexibility, right? The ability
Yeah.
to impact more people and make some really good money while doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So for us to go full-time, what do we need to replace your current income where you make at your PT place?
I'm really making very low money at that place. Right now it's like almost 300 a week. It's nothing. Like it's really small. Like
So we're making about 1,200 per month. Is that right?
yeah, pretty much.
Cool. I got you. So give you some context behind that. Industry averages for online coaching anywhere between 250 to 500 on the upper end. So 250 on the low end, 500 on the upper end on the averages. So let's just say you got your already degree in your bachelor's degree in exercise science, which is awesome. Do you also have current certifications as well?
Yeah, I have a certification. It was the whole college was based off of ISSA.
Okay.
Like I have the master trainer certificate in ISSA, the 6+ certifications, and I also have 2 in NASM. I have an MMA conditioning and a performance enhancement conditioning in NASM.
I love that. So think about what all the education you got, all those various certifications. Let's just say for you, man, you should be charging anything below $400. Okay. So let's just say average starting off, you're charging around $400. Okay. If you had 10 clients, that would get you 4K. That's already over double what you currently make.
Yeah.
If you had 25 clients, that gets you 10K. So it happens relatively fast. The other great thing that you have working for you is you work with so many different youth. You're involved with so many different things locally. We can expand that reach a lot faster. Does that make sense?
Definitely makes sense.
Cool. How big do you want to make this? Like, what's your overall vision?
My overall vision is like you're saying, that 10K or like just enough that like I'm stable. I'm not worried about like I'm not worried paycheck to pay. I'm over. It's like I'm able to do what I do, love, and all that. Like it's like if it gets really big, definitely let's get big. Like
I got you. Cool. What do you feel like is the biggest challenge to make this thing happen for you?
so far, it's been leads. It's really been the leads. Like I've been having a hard time finding people that actually like want online. Like a lot of the leads I get, they're like, "Can you do in person?" And like it's like so some are on the island and it's good. Like it's all right, I could go to you in person, but then some some leads I find are all the way in a whole nother state. I'm like, I'm not going all the way to you. Like
Are you doing any training like in person right now?
yeah, but here and there I've been trying to literally just today I got someone asked me if I could do in person, and I said cool, yeah, I could do it. Like I'm down. I used to do it a lot more, but then I took a little bit of like a break. One of the gyms that I was working at, they kind of shut down. They weren't doing good with attendance, and so like my own business kind of got hurt by that, and so I kind of had to like find a new gym recently. Luckily, I just found one, and like it was one of my it was actually a gym that I was training at for years now, and like they finally asked me, like they realized, they're like, you're a coach, like why are we having you doing coaching here? I'm like, you got a point. So that they gave me the green light to start coaching like literally like this month.
That's cool. And now, do you have to pay them a rent or anything?
So they told me for private lessons or like, well, personal training sessions, I only have to give them $10 and I can charge as high as I want, like
Okay,
per session.
cool.
So like they really don't like. It looks like they don't really even do private lessons there that much. So when they do it, they're pretty chill with it. Like, all right, it's $10 and charge whatever you want. And it seems like they're doing so like pretty well. Like they're pretty stable just with their practice alone. So private lessons don't really hurt them. It's like the place being used.
Yeah, 100%. I got you. So outside of lead generation being the biggest hurdle, what have we tried to do to overcome that?
Currently, I'm not sure, honestly. Like I'm trying my best to like like persuade people that I can help you out with online, trying to advertise it more, show them that I had a few kids. I had an app that I was using that my dad and like he thought it'd be a good idea. I was using it, and I had a couple of my wrestlers that were like they wanted to free test it, and I let them free test it. They liked it and all that, so I thought it'd be a good idea to keep playing with it, show it to other people, but it never blew up as much as I wanted.
Yeah, 100%. What do you feel like you need from like a business coach or a mentor to be successful? Are you looking like for a specific step-by-step game plan, some guidance?
Honestly, yeah, like guidance helps me out. Like I can't like, as much as I'm a dude that just goes in for this stuff and kind of goes in alone. I know I need help. And that's why I'm here. Like I know I can't be doing all this alone. Like I'm gonna need guidance. I'm gonna need someone that knows what they're doing with this and stuff. Like I could figure it out eventually myself, but it's better off having someone there. Like at least get me through it.
Yeah, 100%, because we're being more efficient with our time. We're utilizing people that already have the steps. So that way, again, you can explode a lot faster versus just trying to figure it out and waste time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Where would you like to see yourself differently in the next 4 to 6 months than where you're currently at?
In the next 4 to 6 months, I hope that I'm not in the P. As I love my PTA job, but they're not paying enough, honestly. And like the hours have like I can see it like, conflicting with things I really want to do and stuff. Don't get me wrong, everyone there is nice to me. They're not bad people, but I can see it like being a problem later on. I hope in the next 4 to 6 months I'm out of there and I'm doing more coaching and I'm actually like making more money that's stable while still like able to do what I want to do. Like that's exactly what I want to do more.
I got you. Cool. Now, how big of a priority is this for you to make this happen? Or is it like from a 1 to a 5? Like 1 being it's whatever, 5 is like I was ready yesterday.
It's definitely a good 4. It's definitely a good 4. Like I'm not like I'm not struggling. Like I always find a way, but if it really blew up, I'm going if the opportunity's there, there's no brainer. Keep going. Go after it. Go for it.
Gotcha. Cool. I'm gonna do a
Because
quick
it's
recap.
just gonna help me out later on. It's just gonna like more doors are gonna open up, more opportunity, more things I want to do is gonna happen. And I'll just be overall like not only just safe but thriving where I'm able to do what I want to do, and it'll almost change my life.
Cool, man. What I'm gonna do is a quick recap and then we're gonna actually dive in. Cool.
So no problem, man.
All right, my man. So you are you're a PT assistant as a physical therapy. You've been doing that for 1 year. Got your
Yeah.
bachelor's degree. You got some certifications through ISSA, several different certifications. The main reason why we're here today is because you want to have flexibility. You want to have freedom. You want to be able to do the things that you truly love while impacting others. Your goal is to become a full-time coach. Right now, we're making about $1,200 per month. So we want to at least make $2K to start and then get to $10K or more. Our challenge is lead generation. We know that we want to be a hybrid style type of trainer. This is kind of our first steps. You have tried advertising. You've also tried an application before. Your dad helped you be really supportive of this, which got you kind of wanting to even move forward. What you need is guidance, structure, and accountability, because you know that you need the help so we can be more efficient with our time. In the next 4 to 6 months, you'd like to be completely out of your job because it's going to be conflicting on what you do and what you really love. You want more stability. And right now, this is a 4 out of 5 out of priority. Is that about right?
Sounds correct, man. Sounds exactly what we're going on here.
Cool, man. I'm going to share my screen next and let me know when you can see it because we're going to dive into a high level we have to offer. Cool?
No problem.
All right. Let me know.
I see it.
Beautiful. So as you know, we're the Next Level Coaching Academy. We're actually accredited through the Better Business Bureau. We got a rating of an A out of a possible A+, and we're also backed by 3 of the largest certification companies in the world, ACE, NASM, and ISSA. So for you, this is going to be continuing education credits. Okay?
Nice.
Now, on the success ladder, you're going to have 2 tiers. You'll have 10K. And you'll also have mastery level coach. Now, 10K is great for an individual such as yourself who is very passionate about health and fitness, has multiple certifications, but is looking to create some massive impact on the online space. The information in this course will get from 0 up to 10K in as little as 4 months. Mastery level takes place when we're hitting 10K on a consistent basis, and our focal point is to get to 100K a month, kind of become more of that CEO and make hires underneath us. Cool?
Sounds good.
All right. Our 10K program is really broken up into 4 phases. The first thing we want to do is get you some clients. Then we'll establish a solid business foundation. We'll help you generate leads organically to maximize your overall reach. And we'll develop sales and client retention strategies to help you reach, sustain, and surpass 10K per month. Any questions there?
Sounds good, man. I'm liking it.
So far, the support is second to none. You're going to have an assigned one-on-one coach. That individual's completed both 10K and mastery level, so they have a 6 or 7 figure business of their own built off the information in this course. You'll have a customized game planning call with that individual, really to review where you want to be at, the most efficient way to get there. Every 2 weeks, you're going to have Zoom coaching calls very similar to this. Revisit the game plan, make changes, receive feedback, get very specific instructions. And then once we're averaging about 2 to 3 Zoom calls per week and we complete the sales modules, we're going to introduce you to a sales coach. This will be someone that help you maximize your return of investment and close down those sales calls at a 40% clip or greater. You'll also have biweekly group coaching calls. You'll have 5 times a week of group support calls that accommodate your current 9 to 5. This would go over client objection handling, client delivery, mindset issues, marketing, lead generation, you name it, we deep dive into it. And then you'll have 24/5 tech support as well. So outside of all those game planning calls, you can text your coach as much as you like. They're contractually obligated to answer all of your questions. Any questions on that?
That sounds awesome. That sounds really cool.
Now, this is really cool too. I think this is going to really be great for some of your fighters and your wrestlers. We do what we call the Zenpreneur method. So being an entrepreneur is exciting, but it does get overwhelming. So we help with weekly mindset calls, breath work, meditation, even journaling, just to ensure you're always in a good headspace to move forward within your business.
Yeah, that could help out. That's definitely helpful.
For sure. Resources, you're going to have the course curriculum. You'll have that Zenpreneur method. This will save you hours of time. We provide done-for-you programming as well if that's something that you want to utilize. We also have agency outsourcing options when you're ready to make specific changes or enhancements to your program. We also offer an optional certification at no additional charge, which is something you wouldn't need because you already have 6 of those bad boys.
Yeah.
Any questions on that?
Sounds good, man.
Cool. This is the secret sauce to get you to 10K. 4 phases. Phase 1, act first. We're going to launch our business. We're going to announce to the world who we are and what we're about, but we're going to implement specific strategies to get your first couple clients. Phase 2, we're going to set up all of your back-end administration systems, make sure you're a fully legal company. We're going to identify what problem you solve for individuals. Based upon that, we'll create our offer and pricing. These first 2 phases will take maybe a month to month and a half. These are one-time setups. The rest of the time, phase 3 and phase 4 is what we're going to be doing on a daily basis, okay? So we're going to teach you organic marketing strategies to amplify your overall reach. We'll teach you how to utilize WhatsApp group for our community lead generation method, and we'll show you basic sales funnel creations to close down deals more efficiently. Phase 4 is like the fine tuning of everything, maximizing your sales skills, creating consistent client delivery systems, but emphasizing customer support and client retention to keep people happy for longer periods of time, advancing to higher levels of your program. Any questions on the 4 phases?
No, that's pretty cool to see. I'm glad that there's a actual steps like that.
Yeah, game plan, right? That's what
Yeah.
it's all about, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Now the course itself is going to be a total of 32 modules. Each module will have an overview link. It'll also be associated with videos. The link and the videos are tutorial style, so they'll show you exactly what you need to do every step of the way. Okay. So the first step to becoming a full-time coach, we talked about implementing strategies. So right here, we're going to have 3 different strategies that you can utilize. The cool thing is the resources we provide for you, the majority of them are already done for you. So we're more efficient with our time. The 10K Accelerator Directory, I want you to view this as onboarding material that'll help you become a better student. It really shows you how to maximize the program to its fullest capabilities. The success roadmap will be broken up into 2 phases. What do we need to do to get from 0 to 5K a month? And what do we need to do to get to 5 to 10? So again, very clear expectations there. Now, pending your overall goal and lifestyle, we want to make sure we're having daily and nightly routines attached to that. And then becoming a fitness entrepreneur, you're going to have mindset issues such as fear of failure, anxiety, imposter syndrome. We help you get past those to move forward with your overall business. And then we've also identified the top 10 struggles you'll face as a fitness entrepreneur, but we provided solutions behind each and every one of these as well. Administration systems and ChatGPT is where things get interesting. Have you utilized ChatGPT yet?
No, I have not.
So ChatGPT is like Google on steroids. It's like a high-power virtual assistant. We can utilize it for creating SOPs, content creation ideas, even utilizing it for guidelines for our program and our nutrition, but it does it in a fraction of the time. We'll show you how to set up Wave and Stripe for payments, DocuSign for client agreements, Typeform and Calendly to book calls. We even have applications you can utilize to upload all of your programming, all of your nutrition into one spot to make it more convenient for your clients. You can even customize the videos.
Nice.
Financial system, same thing here. We're going to show you how to set up your LLC, how to get your employment identification number, when to open up a business bank account, how to track what's coming in and out of your business, when to pay quarterly taxes, when to pay yourself, examples of business liability insurance, health insurance, all your business legalities will be covered here. Now, the cool thing about this is if you were to file your LLC the traditional way, it takes 2 to 3 weeks. We're partnered with an AI company called Taylor Brands. It takes literally 2 to 3 minutes for all your business legalities.
That's sick. That's cool.
Needs to be set up. So it's a fraction of the time. We're being more efficient. Target setting, we're going to create your 3-year vision, your 1-year vision, your 3-month vision. We'll deep dive into your goals. And then from there, we're going to identify what problems you solve for individuals. Based upon that, we'll create our offer and pricing. Is this going to be a more do it for you, do it with you, or do it yourself program? The more that you do for individuals, the higher the ticket offer, which is established upon your overall length of terms. So we'll help with the overall structure of your pricing. Any questions on that so far?
Nah, this is really good stuff, man. I've tried other online coaching help things, and they really didn't go this deep at all.
Well, dude, we're only partway through. You got a whole lot more to go.
Jesus.
You're gonna love this. Now, organic marketing, I know that you mentioned that you really enjoy like social media. You're really good at it. We're going to show you how to do 1 hour's worth of work and get 14 different pieces of content created out of that by utilizing some AI software. From there, we're going to show you how to expand your overall message. We want more people to know who you are and what you're about. We'll show you how to set up podcasts and YouTube links as well to get people to understand who you are.
Nice.
Then we'll show you how to market for all things Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok related. It's more than just randomly posting. There's very specific strategies and resources that we implement in each platform to get the most out of it. We'll even show you how to do this for TikTok as well. Okay.
Nice.
From there, we'll move into content creation made easy. We'll introduce you to Canva Basic, Canva Pro, and Microsoft Designer. These are really great editing features, really good for branding and logos, really good for page aesthetics as well. From there, we're going to move into 10K lead generation framework. There's a few different ways we do this. The first of which is what we call earned media. I want you to think of this as people raising their hand, trying to reach out to you first. We'll give you specific resources and strategies to get people excited to want to reach out to you and book a call. So an example that would be really good for you, cross-pollination example, this maybe you're partnered with another coach or a fitness influencer Their audience gets to see who you are. Your audience gets to see who they are. We generate more leads, more attraction, more awareness. Free resources. Click on here for a 5-day free HIT program, right? People love free resources, easy way to get their information, do follow-ups. But my favorite, the scholarship strategy, it entices a lot of people to sign up with you. It builds a lot of momentum and excitement. Opposite of this is what we're going to call conversational calls, which is considered outbound marketing. Okay. So this is like you reaching out to individuals first. We'll give you specific scripts. We'll give you conversational call examples, but more importantly, we're going to show you where to find all these leads on all 3 platforms and how to build and nurture these relationships, have more intimate one-on-one conversations as we filter them through our WhatsApp group. So that way they're already talking to individuals you already serve. So by the time they get on that sales call, they feel like they trust you. They feel like they know who you are and what you're about. From there, we are going to move into referral strategy. By far the easiest way to grow your business. Friends, families, coworkers, ex-clients talking about how amazing you are. We'll provide you strategies and resources to get them to want to bring you more referrals without you actually having to ask for it. Any questions on that so far?
Nah, it sounds really good. I like it. I like it a lot.
Awesome, my man. Next, we're going to move into the sales overview and fundamentals. If you're going to be a fitness entrepreneur, you got to be good at sales. So we're going to show you how to maximize your sales capabilities to set up 2 types of phone calls. The first is a meet and greet. It's like a 10-minute screening call, trying to figure out if you really want to work with that individual and if you can actually solve their problems, which will lead us into our closing call. This is when you're trying to lock them in as an official client. So we're going to give you specific scripts. We'll give you our entire objection handling web. We'll teach you how to create downsells and discounts. Creating financing options will be a game changer for you to get people locked in that normally couldn't afford your program. And then once we lock them in, we want to go back and we want to track all this. Okay. So we want to track how many calls were booked, how many showed, how many closed, and at what length of term. So we'll give you our resources to do this more efficiently. And then objection handling is going to be all the excuses that you're going to hear over and over on the online space as to why someone can't start your program. We give you over 30 different examples that you're going to hear most frequently. The more that you can familiarize yourself with this, the easier it is to overcome those objections and get them to sign on as a client. Client onboarding process is the most overlooked area by most coaches and trainers. It's someone's first 30 days in your program. So this is where standards and expectations are created. We want to get them a resource in their hand within that first 24 to 48 hours while we're building out their programming. We want to talk about how onboarding is going to look. We want to talk about the day-to-day format. From there, client delivery, it's the weekly process and how you deliver services, but we teach you how to do this more efficiently utilizing the newest software. We'll also talk about communication styles. What do we do if someone's ghosting you, if they're not paying attention to their program like they should, or if they want to quit? It's inevitable. All those things are going to happen, but usually there's a reason behind that. Some of them want a larger community aspect. Some of them want more individualized touch points. Some want challenges. Some want to be incentivized to do what's already expected of them. We'll give you resources and strategies to get them to execute at a higher level on a more consistent basis. From there, we're going to move into customer support. How do we deal with cancellations, refund requests, pause requests? How do we track it? How do we mitigate it for the upcoming months? And then lastly, client retention. We want to keep people in your program for long periods of time, but get them to higher levels of your program. How do we do that? How do we track it? Any questions on any of that?
It sounds really, bro. I'm blown away a little bit.
I love it, man. You feel like this is exactly what you need?
Yeah, man. Like this is everything I'm hearing. Like there's a lot of problems that like I have that you sound like you guys have the answer for.
100%. They're broken down systematically in order for you. So it's one of those things where you don't just go through the program and then implement. You implement as you go, and you have a coach in the community to make sure that you're staying on point. So you're never by yourself, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. Quick recap. The program itself is 4 months long. You're going to have your customized game planning call. You're going to have your one-on-one coach all 4 months. You'll have one-on-one coaching calls every 2 weeks. You'll have a sales coach. You'll have the Facebook community and CEO trainings, 5 times a week of group support calls, 24/5 tech support, done for you programming and optional certification, and the business course curriculum. Is there anything you felt like we missed?
No, I don't think so. You guys really got it locked down really good.
I love it, dude. Did you get a chance to check out any testimonials?
Yeah, I was checking them out last night. You guys sent me all the stuff. I was checking them down.
Cool. I'm going to go over the client averages really quick. lot of companies will show off their top 10 percenters. We show off what your average person's doing. Cool. So 73% of our students sign their client month one. On average, it takes them 1 week to do so. So cool stat behind this. The individuals that sign their client month one, by the end of month four, are averaging over 8K per month. The individuals that don't sign their client month one, but by the end of month four, are averaging over 6,500. So just to be a basic mediocre student, you could expect to make anywhere between 6,500 to 8K as an average. Do you think you're an average dude?
Nah, I'm definitely not average, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Now, this one made me think about you, dude. On average, it takes people just 10.6 weeks to quit their job to go full-time on their online coaching business. You mentioned you want to get out of that job. We can make that happen for you if you really prioritize this. Cool?
Yeah. Sounds cool, man.
And of the students who hit a 10K month, on average, it's just taking people 13 weeks. So just over 90 days, the average individual is hitting a 10K month. That's insane. That's 120. It's 120K a year. And the students who stay with us 12 months have 97 clients on their roster. Those individuals, 97 clients, are averaging 366,000 per year.
Jeez, all right.
And right now, our students are grading the program a 4.6 out of 5, which means they're getting massive results for their respectful businesses. Any questions on the averages?
Those are legit numbers. Those are good. That's a really good one. Good to see.
Now, did you get a chance to hear about the 3 times your investment guarantee?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so this is a game changer, my man. A lot of companies will have a money back guarantee. We have a 3 times your investment guarantee, or you get 100% refund. Okay, so how that works is you got to attend your game planning call, pretty standard. $10 your one-on-one coaching calls, which is only 2 per month. 1 group support call each week. Run a scholarship program within the first 90 days, which is only going to get you clients. Charge at least the bare minimum of $250 or more for services. No late payments. And you can't spend longer than 2 weeks on the optional certification, which you won't even need it anyways. So if you do all that, show up and do the work that's expected, we guarantee you will 3 times the amount you invest, or you get 100% refund. Okay. Year to date, we've helped almost 3,000 students. We've only had to return 1.6%.
Oof. All right.
Does that give you a little bit more confidence?
Yeah, it does. It does.
All you have to do, man, is show up and do the work. You can't fail.
Yeah. That sounds
all right. Cool, man. So next what we're going to do is we're going to go into the investment portion. What's this going to cost us? There'll be a payment plan. There'll be a paid in full option. Payment plan means we put down a down payment. We spread it out over 4 to 6 months. Paid in full just means we pay the whole thing up front. We save a significant amount of money. We also have financing options and extended payment plans as well. So no matter where you're at financially, I can get you going today. Does that sound good?
That sounds good.
All right, my man. What's this going to cost us? It's only $100,000 in your left kidney. I'm just playing with you. Now, there's a payment plan of $7,300. There's a paid in full option of $6,500 that saves you $800. Out of those two, which works best for you?
I think the payment plan.
Cool. That's what the majority of individuals do. So let's talk about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So how the payment plan will work is we'll kind of figure out, based upon your budget, what we can use as a down payment. We'll spread the rest out over 4 to 6 months. Okay. What the average student will do is they'll put down about $2,300. That takes your payment plan down to $5,000. Divide that over 4 months. It's equivalent to about $1,250 per month. Okay.
Yeah.
That's like you needing about 3 to 5 clients. That's it to make that back. Does that sound like is realistic for you?
With how you guys are running things, it sounds realistic.
Cool. So are we ready to commit to this?
I'm pretty sure, like I'm down to do this.
Cool. So is 2,300 going to be realistic for you to put down today?
Today, I mean, like I'm like on like zero fund. I'm like with how much money I make a week. It's pretty paycheck to paycheck. So, personally, I think I would have to talk to my dad. You sure heard how supportive he is, and he probably would like to hear about this. And I think he would help me out with that finance part.
Cool. So let's talk about this. What happens if dad says no? Okay.
I know he's not. He whenever it comes down to me doing the right thing, he's fully supportive of this. And this is an online thing. This is also like almost educational. So when it came down to college, it's almost like I'm paying for a class. Think about it, like college thing. So
100%.
he probably would understand it like that.
So this,
And like you said, if it doesn't work out, there's a refund thing. And but if it does work out, he made one of the best decisions for me. And I know he definitely told me like before, if I ever have any like courses that I can't afford or something like that, to not hesitate of talking about it with him.
cool. So let's talk about this. Obviously, we know this is going to be the thing that you've been looking for. It checks all your boxes, correct?
Yeah.
And you feel 100% confident that you can execute the game plan with the added support, correct?
Yes.
Cool. And do you feel like this solves all of our challenges that you had mentioned earlier in the call?
I think you guys can pull it off. I think you guys are the ones to pull it off.
Beautiful, man. So all it comes down to is the financing option. Let me ask you this. I know finances is tough right now. What do you have based off of like your own in your like your checkings and savings? Because we can always talk about some financing options as well.
It's honestly like but how things have been, it's been like really paycheck to paycheck deal right now, like lately.
For sure. So
Yeah.
so like there's like literally to a point where we can't spend a dime. Is that correct?
Yeah, at some points, yeah, it's been really bad with it. Like that's why I've been looking for other solutions lately. Like the job was good for when I was intern. I started off as an intern there for college, and then they gave me the actual job, and I realized like the job was kind of like, oh, there's not enough money into it, so kind of really got to like find something better.
So
And I'm
one thing,
hoping this is better. Like
100%. So you're right. This is definitely an educational course because it's backed by your certifications, ACE and NASM. So it is continuing education. The other thing is that your dad's going to like, it's a tax write-off. That's
yeah,
huge. The other thing, he's going to pay attention to this. We're backed by the Better Business Bureau. So people love to understand this is like a legitimate company. Okay. So does your dad, does he like live near you or like what's your guys' situation?
he lives in Queens, which is literally like an hour away. But I do see him regularly when I can.
Would you think that your dad would be open? Like, what if what if you called him right now and told him like what's going on?
I mean, personally, I know he's working right now, so I know he does all like crazy construction stuff. I don't think he would pick up right now, but I know if I told him, he would probably be like almost like very interested in it, and like he would want to look at what you're talking about himself, and I probably could simply just send a link to him, and he would investigate himself, and he would probably like it.
Cool. So what I'm going to do, Matt, right now, I'm going to send you a condensed presentation of what we went over. Okay. It's like 10 minutes versus 40. Okay. So he
That's
has,
not yeah, that's perfect. If you're gonna do what I think you're doing, that's really smart.
yeah. So I'm going to actually send him two videos. Okay. So one is the overview video, kind of like the hype video, like what this is really entailed. The second one is the integral insights that I just showed you, but that one goes over in 10 minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
So both of them aren't over 10 minutes at all. Okay. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to send to you now. So I'm going to put the first one's going to be called 10K VSL. Okay.
Yep.
Actually, I'm just going to put 10K hype video. Hype vid.
Nice.
And then the second one I'm going to send you is going to be the short. I'm going to label this 10-minute presentation. So that way he can see exactly what we're going over. Okay. And then I'm also going to send him or send you the 3 times guarantee and what all the averages and what everything entails. It'll be a little bit shaky because I screenshot it from my computer, but you have those as well. Did you get those?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. So
Cool. So are you open to, why don't we set up a second call? Why don't you talk to your dad today and let's set up a call for tomorrow. Is that cool? Oh, I can't hear you.
I'll see if he's open for tomorrow. I'll definitely see it. Check him out.
Okay. Okay. So are you talking to your dad today? And then based upon what your dad says, we can hop on a call, all three of us?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what's gonna go down.
And worst case scenario, you talk to your dad tonight. The number that I texted you from is my specific number. If he wants to call me, just say, hey, my dad's fitting to call you. When's a good time? I can go over all this with him as well.
That's good. That sounds good.
Cool.
Sounds,
So let's
yeah,
say, let's say worst case scenario. Let's try to get back on the call this week and get you like rolling. Is that cool?
Yeah, sounds good.
You got any other questions for me, my man?
No, man, you guys are really like hitting every bullet point pretty well. So
Now, did you need me to send any testimonials over or anything?
nah, knowing him, if I send him a link, I'm telling you, he's gonna read everything. Like he's very into like as old as he is, he's tech savvy and understands. So he reads a lot of online stuff. So he'll get through everything.
Yeah, and if he's helping fund this, I'll get when we all jump on the call, I'll create something that's gonna like he's really gonna like. So you don't even really need to worry about. You can kind of go over what the overall cost is, but I can create something that I think that he's really gonna like, especially as a dad.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds cool, man.
All right, so I'm gonna follow up with you probably later tonight. Just shoot a text to you how things go with your pops, and then hopefully we can all jump on a call together. Cool.
Sounds good, man. I like it.
All right, Pedro, you have an amazing day, brother.
You too, man.
All right, later.
Later, man.